Okay. Okay.
We're now back in session, and with that, I will ask our clerk to read the resolution.
Resolution number 21-279. Public hearing to consider changing the name of Eagles Landing Drive, only east of Liberty Grand Boulevard, a township road in the unincorporated area of Liberty Township, Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 21-279. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 21-280, in the matter of approving for a specific occurrence a suspension of Rule 3 speaker registration, Rule 4 limitations, and Rule 7 public comment procedures from the rules governing public comment before the Board of County Commissioners of Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 21-280, sorry. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye. Okay, with that, I'm going to read the guidelines that we will follow today. To my knowledge, this is only the second street change we've had since I've been a commissioner, so this is something we don't do typically. But I'm going to read the guidelines that we will follow, and here we go. So, welcome to the hearing for the consideration to change the name of Eagles Landing Drive, only east of Liberty Grand Boulevard, to Community Way. For the health, safety, and well-being of county residents in response to the continued threat of COVID-19 and in accordance with orders of the Ohio Director of Health, public participation in this hearing will be by virtual means. We have held a few of these virtual hearings. However, sometimes there are technical issues, and this may be new for you, so we ask for patience as we work our way together through this hearing today. Currently, we are muting the participants on the Zoom platform and ask that you stay muted until we identify you. This will help with static and also cut down on interference. On February the 16th, 2021, the Delaware County Board of Commissioners received a petition from Liberty Grand LLC, landowner, requesting the change of name of Eagles Landing Drive, only east of Liberty Grand Boulevard, to Community Way. Here is an overview of what will happen today. The board will acknowledge receipt of endorsement of or objection to the proposed name change. When it is time to offer testimony, we will work our way through the participants on the Zoom platform and call. You may, at first, be identified by your phone number as the participant who is up next to offer testimony. Your line connection will be unmuted, and you will be asked to identify yourself and if you wish to testify. If you're part of the Zoom virtual hearing, you're not required to testify, but you may choose to do so when asked. Typically, we hear from all those in favor and then all of those against, but this might not work in this virtual situation, so please confirm if you are favor or against the proposed name change. After testimony, the board will close the public hearing, or the board may also continue the hearing to another date. After the public hearing, the name of the road may remain the same, or by resolution, the board may consider declaring the change of the name of such road. The board will consider the following: good cause for such a name change, that will not be detrimental to the general interest, and that a change should be made. Jennifer, the board will acknowledge receipt of endorsements of or objections to the proposed name change. Do we have any?
We don't have a, we do have Mr. Wesley Smith on the virtual call if you would like to talk to him. So.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments from the fellow board members? Okay. With that, I will ask that we open it up for anyone who wants to speak in favor of the petition, and I assume that I'm assuming you do. So proceed. If you are you going to give testimony? I need to swear you in.
Yes.
Okay, well, you raise your right hand. Make sure I get this correct. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Would you identify who you are, and you're free to give your testimony?
Wesley Smith, Shonstein Real Estate Group, 2 Easton Noble, Suite 510, Columbus, Ohio, 43219. I appreciate the commissioners looking at this resolution and considering this resolution. More than anything, I'm here for questions. The biggest reason for the name change was internal for Liberty Grand. We would like to help eliminate confusion for our renters by separating out the multifamily street names from the single-family street names. So that's the main reason, to help eliminate confusion within internal to the development, and I'm here for questions.
Okay. Any questions or comments? Anybody?
Yeah, I didn't really have any questions.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
I'm
thank you
fine.
very much. Is there anyone else who would like to speak for the petition? Thank you. Now, is there anyone who would like to speak against the petition? Okay. With that, I'll open up to other commissioners. Do you have any questions or observations you want to make before we close, if there's no other testimony to be given?
I have nothing else.
No, I don't.
Okay, then I would ask,
I would ask the clerk to read the resolution to close the hearing.
Resolution number 21-281, in the matter of closing the public hearing to consider changing the name of Eagles Landing Drive, only east of Liberty Grand Boulevard, a township road in the unincorporated area of Liberty Township, Delaware County, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Sorry.
well, Mr.
Second.
Benton made the motion, so
Second.
he motioned, and Commissioner Lewis seconded the motion. With that, any comments? I'll just add this. We did some research, and there is no other street address in that zip code that would create an issue, and we have a memo from Scott Sanders from Regional Planning who also confirms that. It's important that we make sure we do not have any conflicts, street address. And with that,
Just
Any
a
other
quick
comments?
comment. I drove through, I happened to be out driving around, and beautiful day yesterday, and drove through the area, and wow, there's a lot going on. Just another one of those communities in Delaware County that's just really busy, and if this helps the residents, the future residents, alleviate address confusion, then I think it makes sense, so.
okay, we had a motion to close the hearing. Do we have a motion to either approve or disapprove this petition?
We need to vote on closing the hearing.
Sorry?
first. You need to vote on closing the
I'm
hearing.
sorry, we didn't vote. I apologize.
Vote on motion 281. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye. Okay, is there a motion one of the commissioners would like to make on this issue?
I will make a motion to approve the resolution to change the name to Community Way from, let's see, it was called East Liberty Grand Boulevard.
The motion been made. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Been a motion made and seconded. Discussion? Vote?
First of all, we're resolution number 21-282, in the matter of changing the name of Eagles Landing Drive, only east of Liberty Grand Boulevard, a township road in the unincorporated area of Liberty Township, Delaware County, Ohio.
She cleaned it up for you.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. With that, vote?
Vote on motion 21-282. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Okay. That takes care of that issue, the hearing, purpose of the hearing. Is there any other business to bring before us today? It's my understanding we do not have a need for executive.
No. So,
Then we are adjourned.
all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.